I'll try to do this video as best as I can. Several people have wanted to see my Don Mattingly PC binder, and I thought I had done a video about a year ago, but unfortunately I can't find it on my channel, and I think that was when I was having video problems. The first Mattingly you'll see in this binder here is one of these kind of a 3D cards. I used to get those at Toys R Us in their grab bags or whatever. They were called fun packs. And I have this one. This is probably circa like 85 or 86. I can't remember exactly. They don't have a lot of value, and they split on the tops right there. Most of these are not in order. There's 300 different Mattinglys in here. Some of them are error and corrected versions of things. There's a Stadium Clubs down there. Hopefully this binder won't come crashing down. See, like this one here is the error and the corrected version of the 91 tops. I believe that's 91. And these are just all very common base cards right here. Many of these were pulled from packs, grab bags, bought at card shops. Again, there's another error corrected. There's the trademark version and the non-trademark version. Trademark is right there by the eagle, and there's no trademark right there. So for 87 Tops fans, they will enjoy that. Then you start getting into some odd ones. Here's like a Cracker Jack mini card. There's some sort of box cut variation, 87. Then there's like the beef jerky card. And here's a Don Mattingly. I think that's one of them, 84 Tops, that I pulled from a pack at Dollar Tree. I pulled 2 or 3 of those. There's another Don Mattingly card back and an OPG. I'm just going through some more of the interesting ones. There's a few early Bowmans. And there's a managerial card and a team schedule or whatever. And everybody's favorite promotional Kmart cards, Captain Crunch, KB Toy Store, Quaker Oats, Donnie with the Shades. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a Don Russ. But you'll eventually see some Broders in here. What else do we have here? Up through here. These were in order at one time, so here's like all the old 87 Don Russes. Those are the only 87 Don Russes I have in my collection. I threw out anything else 87 Don Russ. There's some Leaf cards from 86, bunch of 85s, Mattingly and Winfield. Now see this card here? That's not real. The 84 Don Russ, that's not real. I bought that at a card show for $5. And how do I know it's not real? It's stamped counterfeit on the back of it. I believe it came out of Florida or somewhere that way. A bunch of them were circling around card shows, and I have an article somewhere about that. It was very interesting, and the guy gave me the article and the card for $5. I said, well, how many people are going to have that one? Some of them, I think the counterfeit stamped in different colors, I believe. There's another Don Mattingly mini, Donnie in New York, Diamond Kings, awesome Diamond Kings card, Epics. Some of these later ones I think may have come off of COMC or eBay, but not very many of them. Most of these were pulled from packs, like I said, or gotten at card shops for about 50 cents to $1. Some of the first ones I ever got were from these mall kiosks, kind of like, you know, when you get your keys made in the mall or buy keychains or sunglasses. They actually had one of those for baseball cards, and it was all kinds of weird, like play ball, and gold variations, and all kinds of weird, you know, Broders and that sort of thing. For the record, that was one of my favorite cards. It was hard to get. I was not the exact same picture as this one, but it's pretty dang close. So these are all the Fleers, and even more Fleers. And that's a pretty neat one there too. Somebody just got a PSA one of those, but it's not the Mattingly. It was like the Ripken or something. I don't remember. And then there's one that looks like a credit card there. And there's some of these. And I thought about sending that one off to Wade Boggs, but I didn't get around to it. And there's Donnie without his mustache. It's kind of very weird to see that one there for the Don Russ Studio. And some gold cards, a score. We're getting a score. There's Donnie's eyes. I'm just skipping through some of the best ones here. You don't need to see every single one. This is essentially a Rod Carew card with a tiny little Mattingly on it. And somewhere I have an article of the Don Mattingly hair-raising incident where he had to trim his hair. Let's see what else we have here. He was born in Indiana, just down the road in Evansville from where my dad's family is from, so that's kind of neat. And that's one of the reasons why I PC'd him. Let's see what else we can find anything interesting. There's a kind of cool insert there. The Upper Deck Ross collection. Oh no, IOS collection. I forgot. Loose collection. I forget who that guy was. And then of course you can't forget the Sport Flicks. That's one of the later ones from 98 or so, or no, 95. Sorry. And then we get some more postcards. Lots of postcards. What else do we have here? I'm making sure this is Team NFL Mattingly. That's pretty neat. And a Jimmy Dean Don Mattingly. Let's see, there's a Don Mattingly that came out of one of those card collector magazines. Came as a sheet and I trimmed them. And then of course there's one of those Broder type cards from about 1990. Let's see if I can hold this so it doesn't, there's some more of those. And I see Play Ball USA, Classic, and then some more magazine cards. I don't know why there's a pen mark on there. It's not on the card, it's just on the page and I couldn't remove it. So there's some more of those. That's kind of a neat 52 design, Mattingly. Let's see if I can get to some of these. There's a Starline Mattinglys. It's going to be a long video. There's my starting lineup Don Mattinglys. There's my Bowman Big cards, the Collectabooks, another large card, Don Mattingly Punch-Out. And this is, I'm not sure if this is real. I keep seeing these Nashville Sounds tickets with Don Mattingly on it, but I only paid like $3 or $4. It was like really stupid cheap. I should have bought more of them because there was a bunch. And V64, I don't know if anybody ever went to that game because there seem to be lots of new tickets you see around. And then of course the usual coins and mini cards and I don't know what that one is, a little paper card that came out of a holder, the one in the middle there. And some Don Mattingly coin advertisement for the some more Broders and Superstars cards and Classic, and these are the Don Mattingly Star cards from '87. And we got some Bazooka cards and OPC cards and Wonder Bread cards, M&M card. Then I think this is the Kala collection right here. Oh yes, Mattingly gets in hair-raising argument. He had to cut his hair because he had too big of a mullet for the Yankees. There's an uncut Sandberg and Mattingly. I somewhere have a Nabisco uncut sheet of Mattingly. There's a Mattingly game card. And here's another Mattingly, Mattingly and somebody else on the Red Sox. I think it's Greenwell maybe. And that came out of a magazine. Man, anytime I saw a baseball card magazine that had pages, there's a Mattingly Beckett cover, Mattingly Starline. Oh, there's an article about Mattingly may try retirement. Here's an uncut sheet of Chef Boyardee with Mattingly in the corner, of course. And that's a Mattingly Jumbo kind of, I don't know what that is, 89 design. A little Mattingly book here, Mattingly Superstars. Here's a whole sheet of 68 design cards with Mattingly, of course, in the corner. Donnie Baseball. Then there's Don Mattingly's talking baseball card that somebody gave me. And another Beckett cover. And last but not least, Topps Magazine baseball cards with, of course, Donnie right there. So that's most of my collection with a few other cards spread out elsewhere. And hopefully everybody enjoyed that. And thank you for watching.